So we'll see the exhaust system and the reclaim pretty quick. But what happens is, again, that 72-degree air coming from the labs goes through a coil, and that temperature is transferred to a glycol solution. The glycol solution goes to the multi-stack chiller that's there behind you. Again, it's about 72 degrees. In the summertime then, that multi-stack chiller will take that 72-degree water and then cool it down to about 45 degrees, okay? That 45-degree water will go to those reclaim coils at the beginning of the air handling unit that I was showing you earlier to pre-temperature, preheat there, pre-cool the air coming in to start tempering that air. So when you take 72 degrees and cool it down to 45, you got to get rid of the heat somehow. So then that water then comes over to these pumps here. These pumps here go through a plate exchanger and actually take that heat and take it down to the basement where we were before, and that's what works with the reheat coils, again, to save us having to heat up more water. So again, this energy is being used 3 times. So there's your energy efficiency. In the wintertime, it works the opposite. It takes the 72-degree air going through the coils, transfers that 72 degrees to the glycol. Glycol comes to here. The water's then heated up to 120 degrees to again start to temper that air coming in, the cold air coming in. The cold water then goes back down to the chilled water system, and again they do this recircular, keep the cycle going. Okay? Questions? Okay. Go this way. Stop right in here now. So these are air handling units number 3 and number 4. They're the same as the first 2. Now we were talking about the air coming into the building. Now we got to get the air out of the building. So these 4 drives here are for the exhaust fans that are on the roof that we'll look at later on. The difference between that is the air handling units bringing the air in run at about half speed, and that way they can fluctuate as needed in order to supply the building with the correct amount of air. The exhaust fans have to work on a different system. The exhaust fans, there's always 3 that are running, 1 that's in standby. The 3 that are running have to run at full speed. They run at about 56 hertz, and the reason for that is that these fans have to have enough velocity in the air to get it 100 feet in the air past the end of the stack before dispersion, and that way you don't get any kind of fumes going over into the neighborhoods over there. So again, 3 fans are always running. They're running at 100% full speed in order to get this air volume up past the top of the roof, off the top of the stacks 100 feet before dispersion. Again, there's 3 that are always running. 1's always on standby. They do rotate every few days in order so that everybody gets the same amount of wear. And if we do need to take one out for service, the other 3 will make up the difference. Okay?